Good morning. Hope y'all are having a great day. Just wanted to let y'all know I'm back. So we're going to kick things off with doing an overview of the stocks in my portfolio that I have on Robinhood. So we're going to get into some of the news because I've been gone for about 3 weeks. I did enjoy my leave. I'm sorry I didn't make any videos. I was just enjoying time with family, friends, having a good time. Went down to the beach. I'm peeling a little bit. Didn't put on sunscreen. Make sure you always put on sunscreen. So, without further ado, let's get into why y'all clicked on this video. We're going to start out with Haleon. This is one of my favorite stocks. Them, Chewy, kind of go hand in hand. Love both of those stocks. So, we haven't heard a whole lot about Agility since Haleon was with Tortoise Acquisitions when it was in the SPAC phase before it transferred over to Haleon Holdings. So on the Twitter page, we have focusing on reducing carbon emissions with partners like Agility makes a more sustainable industry easier to obtain. So we have here on Business Wire, Haleon launches fully electric powertrain, announces 1,000 pre-orders from Agility. This was in the SPAC phase, and we haven't heard a whole bunch of news, so it is good to see that Haleon is still holding on to the pre-orders that Agility has. And Agility was an investor in Haleon too, as most of y'all may know. And so it says right here, the launch of the hybrid truck ERX is anchored by Agility, one of the world's largest logistic companies. Very big deal for Haleon to have a partnership with them. So they have $5.2 billion in annual revenue, offices in 100 different countries. This is going to get a lot more eyes on Haleon if the truck does well with Agility, saves them money, reduces emissions, all the good stuff that Haleon does offer. Agility has confirmed pre-orders of up to 1,000 trucks and has agreed to invest in the private offering of the securities from Tortoise Acquisition. The ticker symbol was SHLL in connections with Haleon's recent announcement business combination. So this is a very big deal, and I'm glad to see that Haleon is still holding on to those pre-orders with the truck. And we have Thomas Healy coming out saying something on Twitter about it. So next we're going to get into Tattooed Chef to launch in Kroger stores nationwide. So Tattooed Chef, a leader in the plant-based foods, today announced that it expects to launch its brand products, and I want to say this is in October if I read this correctly. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. This branded product is going to be across multiple different categories in approximately 1,800 Kroger stores. So massive revenue opportunity from that, and a total of 12 SKUs will be rolled out. I haven't really saw that much changing about Chewy. I'm waiting on the earnings call still. I'm super excited for their next quarterly earnings call, which is in about a little bit more than a month from now. But we have this article that I agree a lot with. So pet owners take Chewy the way dogs take their favorite bone. They don't let it go. People come to the pet product retail for food, but soon they're buying leashes, toys, clothing. The average spending rises from $400 in year 2 to $700 by year 5. So sales surged 47% in 2020 as home workers adopted pets. But since February, the stock has sagged 30% to about $84. I do have a buy target of about, if it goes down below $68, that's really what I'm going to start buying, because I got in this stock at around $46. That's my average cost, and I don't see it going to $46 again. I'm going to have to raise my price target or my average cost on this stock. I love this stock for the long term. It does have a high valuation on it. Very high, if I will say that, but the amount of growth in this company that I see is long term. I mean, you're talking about like 30-35% annual revenue growth, which is awesome to me. And people think this was a pandemic stock, but all these people that adopted pets and stuff like that, do you really think they're just gonna throw them out on the street? No, they're gonna keep going with Chewy. I still order from Chewy. I love the product, and I love investing in products that I actually use. And another key thing that I want to point out is nearly 70% of Chewy's 2020 revenue of $4.9 billion came from the auto ship program. It doesn't say that in here, but I remember looking back in the last earnings calls and doing research. About 70 to 80% of their revenue comes from the auto ship which is basically like I have mine set at every 9 weeks, so I don't have to do anything. The same dog food, treats, and you can always adjust it if you want different treats or set things on different schedules, have multiple auto ships. But you don't have to do anything. You don't have to forget about the dog food. You don't have to worry about the store that you go to not carrying the dog food that you... I usually feed my pets the same product every single time. That way you keep their nutrition in line. And then we'll change up treats and stuff like that just to give them more flavor and stuff like that. But like if you go to one store, they don't have it. Then you got to go to another store. Oh, this store finally has it. Maybe we'll go back here next time. You don't have to do any of that, and it costs the same amount as if you were buying in a store. The only thing I don't like about it is I wish our mail lady had a dolly, because she is kind of an older lady, and sometimes I go out there and just get my package from her because it does weigh like 70 pounds. So UPS, you need to have dollies on your little cart, because there's going to be a lot more Chewy packages in the future. And then, so now I want to get in some of my thoughts on the market. I didn't take a picture of my Robinhood account, but you know I'm always straight up with y'all. We saw highs right before I was leaving. I had about a little bit over $50,000 in there, and today is down to about $40,500 or so. So almost $10,000 loss. Being that, you know, the markets have been going down, especially a lot of the retailer stocks or high valuation stocks. But that's just one of those things, like Peter Lynch said, know what you own and know why you own it. I'm looking to buy, but not right now. So we do have more, why is the stock market down today? The virus concerns are back with the Delta variant, all that stuff. There's more panic in the market, more people selling, paper handing and stuff like that. So we haven't, I want to say it was down in March of this year. You know, the market kind of took a pretty deep crash, and I do see the market going down a little bit more. I don't see it really, I know a lot of people are panicking, calling it a crash, but I see a lot of these valuations in the future getting justified, especially with how much money is pumped out in the economy. So I'm not selling any of my stocks or any kind of thing like that. But I am building my cash amounts up in my bank account. That way I can take advantage. If we get back into that March like lows of this year, not 2020, that was like ultimate buying opportunity. But if we see another, let's say 10% decline in the S&P 500, then yes, I will be buying. I'm sitting at about 10-11% cash in my bank account right now. And I want to build that up to about 20%. If I start going past that, then I will start slowly deploying money in the market on very down days and stuff like that. So this is all I have for y'all on this video today. I'm about to release another Palantir video sometime today. I'm about to go to the gym right now, but whenever I get back from the gym, I'll probably release that video for you guys. And I hope y'all have a great day, and stay tuned to the next video.